Wahala, you know the finish. SNM class, some people they crazy. So.
Some people really crazy.
Yeah, things are really going on, right? But I mean, there's some people, like I always say, not because they actually, don't like whatever is going on, it's because they just want what you have, right? They pretend like, what you have is actually trash or stupid, or
they drag it.
Yeah.
They mud it.
They want it all,
or
right?
They yearn for it.
Okay, cool.
But they yearn for it. I said they yearn for it.
Anyways, I'm going to beg gist. Plenty as usual, beg. Get in.
Let's talk BB Ninja. Let's talk BB Titans. Let's talk BB Ninja. Let's talk BB Titans. Shaka my ring, don't come with the latest. Shaka my ring, don't come with the gist. BB Ninja, BB Ninja. Let's talk BB Ninja.
Like, share, and subscribe. Yabo!
What's good, SNM clan? It's a boy Shark Ace of a bag on a brand spanking new video. We guys into the SNM clan. Before we do, please subscribe
and tap on the like button, SNM clan. Please tap on the like button. If you're the SNM clan member, always remember to tap on the like button, baby. You are actually the realest. Thank you so much. And if you're the SNM clan member, always forget to tap on the like button. Please do not forget today. Remember, tap on the like button. It's free and it doesn't take away sweat from your body, because we don't like sweating over here, okay?
All right, so me, I like to the sweat too. I like the finish. All right, so SNM clan, don't forget, please join the clan of all ages, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is. Now let's get SNM clan. Now, people are angry, people are pissed, right? So livid about how, Guluva, was being treated. Yesterday that he was, manhandled, he was manhandled, he was harassed, by some women, by some girls, by some ladies. He was fumbled, right?
He was massaged.
Good, right? From what you can see, him trying to just go to where, smashes and the rest, finalists, where, and you see some ladies just grabbing the guy, this and that, just hugging the guy, and he was so uncomfortable. The way his expression was more like so confused and stuff, right? So people were just pissed about that. And even Smash was even so tight. Smash was like, hey. Smash like, pull, Sweet Guluva, to his side. But, the girls that were just like, rushing out, like, okay, fine and good, right? He's doing the stuff. And I mean, people just, grabbing him. People said that, okay, is this the people that, for example, let's say, Ashley is this, Ashley is that, and stuff like that, right? But when they see
Sweet Guluva,
they start rushing, the guy, right?
So I don't know. See Ashley. They'll be like,
really?
like a cook and get
Oh my goodness. So crazy, rest of the plan. But here are reactions to the plan. Let's read this, right? Now this person saying, Guluva's, mom must fetch her child. Haibo. You understand, right?
I like Haibo.
Okay, cool. That Guluva's mom must fetch her child, right? They didn't like what they were saying, right? Another person said, are these ladies who were saying Ashley is old?
Yes, so
all right, so another person, of course, said this, right? That Smash was even ashamed on their behalf. Ew. Professional left the chat.
They saw a celeb. What do you expect?
All right. So another person, of course, said, no shame whatsoever. These are the same people who drag Ash day in and day out on this app.
You're supposed to speak that South Africa. It's the Masona.
All right. So I know say you go worry that one. All right. So another person, of course, has to tag, BBMzansi, of course, DSTV. I said, do better in the future. Imagine bringing a winner for these ladies to harass in your office, in your offices. Really unprofessional and embarrassing. Very uncomfortable to watch the poor guy being manhandled.
Hey.
All right. Because everyone said, nah, this is embarrassing and disgusting at the same time. This person said, yo, we will never rest in the house. We suffer from glory, and now this outside. And the person said that's why they were asking silly questions.
And
right?
I never cheat on you.
Also,
you people have not seen anything.
Were these fans or staff members? I want to know. Because that's what they talk say, that's why they're asking those silly questions. So now the staff members so that's why they're not giving them screen time, that they wanted I'm not sort of glad, but I don't know. From what you're saying, right? For me, I thought it was he was uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, I saw the uncomfortability.
Yeah, he was uncomfortable, right? I don't know. Do you think he was manhandled? Do you think it was like?
But I feel like he was like,
I mean,
leave me.
But
it was giving Uyanda at that moment. Leave me.
Is that right? But I don't think it was manhandled. It's just more like an impulse kind of thing where
like that when they were so excited
and stuff, right?
Yeah,
and it happens, right? So many people might not really like that. You see some people performing on stage, fan will just get excited, just go rush out. I saw one of Trey songs, yesterday.
That he was trying to
even that square, the way he got there, I see me, which guy. Bro, that was so funny, right?
I mean, see, but I will use shoe match your head.
Right? So I mean, it happens, right? But at the same time,
even
that's
when Thames came to Cape Town, people were really excited.
Right. So
they were happy. Oh my God, Thames!
Yeah, there's people that they might not really be used to that, right? But at the same time, for me, I'll just branch it out like just it's a general, it's excitement, right?
It's not harassment.
It's harassment.
But he was uncomfortable.
He was uncomfortable. Yeah, he was. He was right. He was right. Yeah, it is what it is. But let's what you feel about that some climb. Besides that, of course, someone's dragging, a certain, lady, a woman that did something at some climb. All right, so
what did she do?
Good. You can see a picture of this woman, right? Out of which you can see her, arms around, Sweet Guluva, right?
Yeah.
And of course, there's a caption on this picture which she actually posted, right, stating that I want you guys to take a look on how Sweet Guluva is staring at me. Wow. It was like, yo. That what the hell is this? Because someone said people are shameless. Yo, a 36-year-old busy. A 36-year-old busy shaming Ashley because of boy who's literally like her son, Batong, whatever it's been called. See caption is Guluva safe. You understand, right? So it's just quite confusing about who they're stating was.
I feel like at this point, it's not one person that said that.
Body shaming Ashley. How many people? How many people are you talking about was doing this to Ashley or wanting Guluva? How many of them? How many? How many? You understand, right? Because they are saying this one that this is another person, no, she's 46, another person, no, she's 52, another person, no, she's 80. Crazy. You understand, right? So this caption alone, that's unplanned. I don't know what to make of this. I want you guys to take a look on how Sweet Guluva is staring at me.
Oh yeah, let's take a look. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Like, I mean, Marine, think about this. What is one's business about? So okay, now you're asking people to take a look on how Sweet Guluva is staring at you. Like, okay, what is now your intention about Sweet Guluva? Sweet Guluva staring at you now. What is now your intention now? I don't get it, man. Just a crazy simple because I mean,
she was looks at everybody like that.
She was smoked, for that, right? But I mean, it is what it is. Let us know what you feel about that. But I mean, that was really wild, right? It is what it is.
You know what? I'm basking in this moment because this is the moment for all these things. Yeah. It's going to subside. Okay. But for now, let's enjoy the drama.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, as I'm implying, there's a particular picture you've seen. You can see, Jojo, you can see Nate, you can see Suku. Yeah. They stand right doing the personal conference. And you can see Jojo, right?
Yeah.
Another close-up shot of Jojo, right? Again, right? You can see her, right?
Yeah.
Now, of course, someone said this, right? Now, Jojo looks more like a maid, not like a finalist. Why can't she put effort in her look knowing she's going for media rounds? Now, Jojo looks like a maid. She doesn't look like a finalist. Now, Jojo ain't putting on any efforts, about how, she looks knowing that she's going for media rounds or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just so crazy because of how Jojo is looking. Now, what do you think about that?
To be honest.
Yeah.
What the person is saying in their heads, right? They have a picture of how they want a finalist to look like. And they made reference to Nate. Yeah. You can see Nate. She looks proper. To them, to their taste, right?
Yeah.
Me, when I saw this Jojo's picture, to me, it looked very... when you say something looked neat, nice, calm. But it doesn't look like the person putting effort into coming out to present themselves in a way that shows finally you're supposed to look nice or whatever. But she looks okay. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that she looks bad for someone to say something.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you stand beside someone that puts in work to look nice, you see the difference. Yeah. That's just how I feel about it.
For me, when I saw this, I'm like, okay, this one that said this, right, were there not other people there in their own minds that they stated this to them that didn't really put effort? I mean, didn't you see the light aside Nate or whatever? Didn't you see Nsuku? Didn't you even see Sweet Guluva?
Sweet Guluva.
Didn't you see Guluva? What are you talking about? So I'm like, look.
I think the person was expecting Jojo to wear wig. Please.
Nonsense.
Please. She looked okay.
Nonsense talk.
To me.
Jojo to me was okay. But to you feel it's not. But the way it's being passed across now about how she looked like a maid or whatever, I will not accept that one.
She looks good.
You understand, right? She's saying rubbish.
She looks flawless. No.
And I always say this thing. I don't know, but I think this should actually be something that needs to be a concrete thing. If people come out to talk about how one is looking, first of all, I need to see how you look like before I can now think about what you said.
That's one. Two, let me add to it. Even if you put in effort into looking good now, you're wearing a wig. You're wearing your gown, your dinner gown and heels.
Yeah.
Best believe that when I look at you, you might still look like that maid you're selling another person. That's what I'm
saying. That's so... Make her no start. Make tears not really ripe. You understand, right? Make the tears just stay unripe for now. When I need it to be ripe, I'll let you guys know. You understand, right? Because there's so... my mouth is...
There are people... They don't have remedy.
No cure.
They do not have remedy. Nothing. And there are people that anything they put on their body, they look nice and okay. So your own definition of you looking like a finalist.
But when they open their mouth, another one again. Story for another day.
Jojo looked okay.
She looked okay,
but
right?
I understand that some people will see, like, if she's standing beside another person that put in effort to, like, wear heels, gown, and everything, you see the difference. Like, okay, but it doesn't mean that she didn't look presentable. This
wasn't out of you actually caring about how Jojo looked. This is you truly.
You just want to drag her.
You just want to drag Jojo. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said your opinion is nonsense. You just want to drag. You understand, right? It is what it is. And of course, Jojo, of course, had to respond via Twitter, right? X, right? Now, I read. She said, even if I look like a maid, it won't change the fact that I was a finalist, right? Don't worry about the wigs, because at God's appointed time, I will put them on because he's my provider. All right, so that was what was said, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, this statement alone can actually make people now, feel sorry for her and start, gifting her all sort of stuff, right? While I know they finish, sometimes, when you respond, how do I put it? Sometimes when you respond, a person through fire, you can't respond. You say, thank you very much. The Lord will help me. The Lord will come to me. Understand, right? The Lord will provide. Understand, right?
Yeah.
That alone can still be an avenue to make sure this thing is passed across in a way like, I didn't, fight back with this person. And in a way, people start,
I don't care because I did not, I didn't tell you to insult me.
Right? But at the same time,
let me tell you guys something.
But at the same time, I still feel her response, right? But
all back is my number one hairstyle.
Who doesn't know
in this entire world?
Who doesn't know that?
See, all back, the best.
Who doesn't know that, right? I mean, just to crazy how things are, she wasn't, I can tell she wasn't really happy about that, right? But I mean, see Jojo, when Jojo wants to be serious about something, they see Jojo when she wants to do
come on, Jojo,
Please,
right? I beg.
All right, so what's your plan? Let us know what you feel about that. It is what it is.
She bring her natural hair, can't they drag down? And she wear it, they say, black women don't like their hair.
All right, so that's some plan aside that. Well, still on about, Sweet Guluva and Ashley, right? Well, this person said, without Ashley and Guluva's ship, this season is nothing. Others are not trending. They don't have a tangible storyline. Nobody cares about them or their story. Ashley and Guluva carried this season. Is this true?
Yes.
Was it only Ashley and Sweet Guluva that carried Umlilo?
No.
But this person said Ashley and Guluva carried this season.
But based on the main topic that, when hen will lay eggs and cover it, then the story be the hen. To be honest. Ashley and Sweet Guluva's story like it's here and the rest follows.
Okay.
That's how I feel, because since they came out, it has always been their sheep. This Ashley, Sweet Guluva, sheep.
So who was bringing more of the storyline? Because I know both of them actually benefited from each other, right? But I mean, if something from Ashley's side is more like, she does something, the way it might just at least extend to us, Guluva, because Guluva as well might not really speak much about certain stuff, right?
Yeah.
But about Ashley, if she actually just one
Ashley
thing,
was the one,
she talks about a certain porridge or whatever becomes a problem, this, that, stuff like that, right? All I know is that Guluva sheep or whatever, this season is nothing. Without Ashley and Guluva, without Ashley and Guluva sheep, this season is nothing. Would this season have been nothing without Ashley and Guluva's sheep? No.
I don't think so.
You can't put Ashley and Guluva's sheep in that equation that carried the season. Sheep was nothing to me. The sheep was a dry land to me.
I feel like the
person. If
person.
it's Ashley alone,
yes,
I agree.
Yes.
But the sheep, I didn't say anything in that sheep.
I think the sheep was cool. It was cool. Just that I couldn't give like jiggy.
Yeah, you understand.
But it was really cool because sometimes they were cute. Do you get? It's just like now that like outside the house, it has been a topic since they came out.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you get like everybody just talking about it? And it's like, okay, what about other housemates and the things that they did on the show? Nobody cares about that. It's always about like Sweet Guluva and Ashley.
I get that, understand, right? But I mean, the sheep, I don't think so. For Ashley, yes. For Guluva as an individual too, yes, you understand, right? But the sheep, it was just like the same. It was more like it was a routine.
And the sheep, when they would be under the duvet, Sweet Guluva would be the whole timeline. It would be like.
What I mean by routine, how do I put it right? This individual stuff, like, when Guluva, let's say, was Mshini just did something and Ashley saw that. A reaction from Ashley individually alone, it's what still benefits the sheep.
Yeah. I feel like it's more of Ashley.
It's more of Ashley
than the sheep.
Yes. It's more of Guluva than the sheep still. You understand, right? Both of them together, when I see both of them together just as a sheep, I know you understand, right?
Unless there is like
there is something that just, right?
Yeah.
You saw that whole stuff where they tell us, say, remove your mic. You understand? All right, so
this is
No.
Remove your mic.
My body. Crazy stuff, right?
That was cute.
But I mean, shout out to them still, but this is gonna let us chill about that. Well, aside that, SNM Clan, it's a statement, right? About Ashley, right? And of course, there was going back to how Ashley was telling Guluva stuff that period, right? Because this person at some point, she even made a comment that if Sweet Guluva were to cheat on her, she would kill him and just eat insurance money. After I found out, it's his insurance money rather. I found that alarming, to be honest. You understand, right? Yeah. And eventually someone said that if now you born Gulu, shebi you got like 23 years old to be with this kind of woman. Ashley was just, telling the Guluva that period, that time when they're sitting on the brown couch.
I heard that say
that. This and that, it ain't even cheat or whatever. That even before the brown couch, they're just how, they also said it off, she just says that are just so quite weird and crazy. And Guluva that period, like,
even me, I'll be like, no, that will throw me back. I know it's a joke, but please don't joke with me like that.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, don't joke with me. Because that kind of thing will be ringing in my head like,
really?
Okay. But yes, people are psychos. So
that moment, you didn't feel it was just banter between them?
No, it might be banter.
Because for me, I didn't see it as that deep, because I mean it's Guluva and Ashley, and these two already.
But I'm just trying to say there are things you don't say.
I get that.
That is especially really? Now that people that you've said people
if you cheat on me, I will buy you this and that. I will chop my insurance money and stuff like that, right? So
don't joke with me like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I understand what you're saying, but for me, right?
I still understand what you're saying. But I'm saying for everybody to be safe mentally, do not do that. It's the same. Don't joke. No, don't joke with me like that. Let's joke about other things. Very serious, like dark jokes, whatever. But you see that particular part, do not. Don't joke with me like that.
Really?
I can never forget it.
Well,
I can never forget
it. For me, in my opinion, I mean, if I
you can say it will break your head or something.
I mean, close relationships with people. We have certain banters, with certain banters, certain talks, this and that.
No, will you say that to someone?
Will you go band
like, do you even
band?
have it in your blood to say that to someone? That's what I'm saying. Even if it's a joke.
Even if it's a joke.
Is it something that you can say as a human being?
As a human being?
Yeah.
I can actually say that.
You can say,
yeah, I can.
Yeah,
to be honest, I can.
It's like, if you do it, I will kill you.
Don't cry, no man. I just, I mean, it takes a level of I won't say understand it because you understand, right? Some people might not want
don't
that.
Don't play like that.
Understand,
So,
right?
yeah.
But it takes a level of how both people are. You understand, right? For one side to do this, and the other side does the same thing.
Sometimes it doesn't. Someone wake up in the morning and become a fucking devil. I'm telling you.
I get that.
And
I understand
sometimes
that,
you see how you say, if you do this, I go buy you.
Yeah.
You see, buy self is easy to listen to than kill.
Kill. Yeah. Okay, I get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of which, of course, especially that if it was you that gave birth to, to Guluva, will you allow your 23 years old son to be with this kind of woman? That's what the person is asking, right? That Ashley is not the kind of woman that Sweet Guluva is meant to be with because of how she is. You understand, right? So they have attributed this, like I said, that's what I'm saying now. So because of that stuff that she said, they are saying that, Sweet Guluva shouldn't be with Ashley and stuff like that, right? So just so crazy.
I said I said this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, let us know what you feel about that Ascendant Plan because Uyanda, of course, followed Mshini, and of which people got it. Wait. Mshini go like, you gonna follow back, right? And this is the same that she said, right? She said, I'm not gonna follow anybody.
If you don't follow me,
if you don't follow me,
I follow you. You follow me, I follow back.
Hey, I follow back right now. She kept her word. If you follow me, I follow back. But I guess some people, Mshini, you go wait, tire.
Yes.
How you go wait, tire?
Thy kingdom come.
You go wait. You go wait, tire.
Impossible.
You go wait.
They will not follow you.
You understand, right?
No.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because
she won't care. Maybe she'll care. Maybe she won't care.
Okay, wait. So why the hell would she care about that? She make it because of please.
Yeah, so
I beg.
People make fuss. If someone will follow, sometimes you go and follow. I don't go no say you don't even follow.
I don't know whether you exist. I don't even know whether you exist. You understand, right?
Maybe I'll find out after like 1 year or 6 months.
No, please. Anything that protects one's peace is the best thing.
Yes.
One thing, just blocked. Simple. You understand, right? So I beg, right?
Mommy, sometimes I will leave you there because I don't even send you. Like, you go remain there. I don't go and follow you, go remain there.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Crazy stuff, right? But I mean, of course, Mshini followed back, right? Amazing stuff. Besides that, of course, the soul said this a bit about, Uyanda, right? That if 10,000 people can donate 100 rands for Uyanda, we can raise 1 million for him. The winner of the BBMzansi wins 2 million, which will be taxed to 1.450 million. We can raise these good people. We are turning this moment into a movement. Ha!
So it's a competition between Uyanda and Sweet Guluva.
Wow. Because I think right now Uyanda is 200k rounds, 200k,
yes, 200K.
and still counting. All right. So, like we told you guys yesterday, I think they really want to, give him this. They really want to get that 2 million rand for the guy, right? Crazy stuff. Well, all right, so nice. We're gonna continue, right? But I mean, even if you actually get him the 2 million rand, look, I mean, the person that won, the person still won, right? But I mean, doing that for him is quite amazing. But like I said, people just do things because they want to compete. You understand, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what
and
it
who
is,
benefits?
No, all right.
I wish people can compete on my behalf. They want to compete to see who will give me $10 billion.
10 billion. Do
you understand? This part, like they're competing. Because at the end of the day, they will compete and reach 10 to be 20.
Yeah.
I'll just balance.
Balance.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. But I mean, something like this, what it is. And besides that, the DJ Sigler, of course, said that herself and Sweet Guluva's mom went to the same school.
Yeah. So she wants to now collaborate with Sweet Guluva to produce a music.
Is it Zinkler? Is it Zinkler or Zinle? Or Zinle?
I think Zelle. Like super Zelle.
All right. Because I think I know her very well. She was in a relationship with AKA. Is that right? AKA's ex.
Okay.
Yeah, Okay, cool. Right, she said that, she
that
went
means
to the
she's
same...
a big fish.
She went to the same school with Sweet Guluva's mom. I said, okay, Mado, amazing stuff. Well, it is what it is. Anything else on the table? All right, so Western Client ready to drill.
The table is a big fish.
All right, so Western Client ready to drill. Mama comment. Yeah, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Like our videos, just share this. Subscribe as we say thank you. You guys are the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember never to give up. Be the best at what you do. The success is guaranteed, not optional. So thank you, guys. Peace.
What was that?